Do you have nightmares from what you've seen that night?
No, I didn't see shit. I swear to God, I didn't see nothing.
Firm, immediate, absolute. She explained her distance from the event.
What happened inside there?
I don't know. I was doing laundry. I swear to God. I never walked in that room.
The detective didn't challenge her tone. He didn't accuse her of lying. He asked a single question.
How did they kill a girl and get rid of the body? Get rid of the body again. How did they kill a girl in your trailer and you not see something?
I was doing laundry.
The detective grounded the conversation in reality.
It happened in your home.
This moment taps directly into cognitive dissonance theory, a psychological principle that explains the discomfort people feel when two beliefs cannot logically coexist. Jasmine's claim of total ignorance required the audience to accept something implausible, that prolonged violence occurred inside her home without her noticing anything at all. But the real questions remain. Who this demonic woman was, what truly happened on March 8, 2019, and how detectives use psychology to set the perfect trap. Welcome, or welcome back, to the channel. Your single comment means more than you think. On the night of March 8, 2019, darkness settled early over rural Newton County, Indiana. The air was cold, damp, heavy with the kind of chill that seeps into walls and refuses to leave. Inside a modest trailer tucked away from view, a small group of people moved in and out, some staying temporarily, others with nowhere else to go. Among them was Jasmine Parker. She was living on the edge, grappling with addiction, instability, and a constant undercurrent of fear. Fear of the people around her. Fear of saying the wrong thing. Fear of what might happen if she tried to leave. That night, fear became the atmosphere. Inside the trailer, Nicole Bowen, a 30-year-old woman, was attacked. Not quickly, not impulsively. Evidence would later reveal she was tortured over the course of several hours. Whatever started inside those walls didn't end there. Nicole never walked out. Her body was eventually wrapped, removed from the trailer, and transported away under cover of darkness. It was dumped in a remote rural area near the Kankakee River, far enough to delay discovery, but not far enough to erase what had been done. Days later, her body was found. By then, the silence had already hardened. Investigators moved quickly. The evidence pointed not to a single person, but to a shared space and shared knowledge. Multiple suspects emerged. Stories overlapped. Timelines conflicted. And at the center of it all was Jasmine Parker. She wasn't accused of delivering the fatal blows, but she was there. She saw what happened. She understood what it meant. Digital records, witness statements, and ultimately her own words confirmed it. Jasmine knew Nicole Bowen was dead. She knew her body had been taken away, and she lived with that knowledge long after the trailer went quiet. What makes this case different isn't just the brutality. It's what happened afterward. The waiting, the silence, the moment when fear stopped protecting the truth and the truth finally began to surface. On March 13th, 2019, Parker was brought in for interrogation. Today we will look into the psychological aspects of this case.
The past 2 days I've been at the guy's house.
Okay.
I've been at the guy's house for 2 days.
Who's that?
Daniel Hart.
What's he like?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that guy.
We used to date back in the day.
Stay over there romantically?
Yeah.
Okay, so what time did you get back home today?
1:30, 2 o'clock, maybe.
Okay, and so what did you think when you seen that search warrant?
I didn't know what was going on, so I was like, well, if I did something wrong, then they would be here, so I was sat there and took that.
But it's your home.
Right. Well, my door's been kicked in the past month from my ex-boyfriend, so.
Okay. What did the search warrant say?
Something about homicide?
Okay. Do you know what the definition is?
No.
The killing of another human being?
Oh.
You know what Carl?
Mm.
Between Wednesday night. Okay. So I'm gonna help you out here. Between Wednesday the 20th of March So, a little over a week ago, to Saturday, as in this is Tuesday, 2 days ago Saturday,
Okay.
3 days ago Saturday. Tell me what you did. Between Wednesday and Saturday.
Detectives begin the interrogation by allowing Jasmine to speak freely about her recent movements, relationships, and routine without interruption or accusation. This is not a gesture of kindness, but a calculated psychological maneuver grounded in statement validity analysis and baseline comparison theory, which asserts that every individual has a natural narrative rhythm, level of detail, and emotional consistency when telling the truth.
Tell me what you did. Between Wednesday and Saturday.
2 days ago, I went to Milford, and I've been there since.
What day?
I was there 2 nights.
When did you go over?
I went there about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night.
Just what day did you go?
2 days ago.
So, Sunday?
Yeah. I don't even know what day of the week it is right
Well,
now.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So you went on Sunday about midnight?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you do before that? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
I slept for about 2 days before that. Just been sleeping off a high.
Okay, high of what?
No.
Okay. On what? What night would you got that high that you got to sleep 2 days off?
Been 2 years. Either Sunday night, Saturday night. So Friday night, Saturday night, and we're sleeping.
Well, what was it Thursday, Friday?
Mm. My phone tells me everything. I don't know, honestly.
Okay. So we could probably look there. And
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Do you want to get that or just write out on this table for fun?
Detectives repeatedly press Jasmine to clarify dates, days, and sequences of events, even when it is clear she is struggling. This tactic draws from cognitive load theory, which explains that deception requires greater mental effort than truth-telling. When suspects are forced to track timelines while maintaining selective omission, their working memory becomes overloaded.
Okay. I'm going to read this to you first, okay? And then I'll have you sign. Same thing, my name, the date, the time, the location. You're just going to put your name, your date of birth. Have been informed of the following. I have not been promised anything in exchange for consent to another search. I have not been threatened in any way to force or compel me to give this voluntary consent to search my mobile device. I fully understand anything found in the search of my mobile device may be used against me in court of law. I have the right to refuse the removal of data and or search of my mobile device. I am sober, competent, sufficiently intelligent to understand this form and my rights. I can read, write, and understand the English language, which we're reading it to you anyway. I have received following formal education. You're just going to put the grade that you last completed. I understand I have the right to consult with an attorney for given consent. And that's why we're just asking for you to help us out here, figure this stuff out. I authorize a law enforcement officer to take possession and or conduct a police search. I'm not at that point now, but I'm still ready to. I authorize law enforcement officer to take possession and or conduct a police search of the following, which is a cell phone. And the aforementioned equipment will be subject to data duplication imaging for forensic analysis for any data pertinent to the incident or criminal investigation that we're looking at.
Looking to the back.
Yeah, and if we, and that's why I'm going to ask for a look at it, and then I'm going to ask if we could do a data duplication on it, just meaning we're just going to plug it in and just take some data from it, but you're still going to have everything on it. It's just duplicating whatever's on it. So it's not like it's erasing it or anything like that.
I don't believe much of
Just data duplication is what's doing. Okay, transferring files through different methods. I hereby authorize, and it'll be me. You have the Commissioner's Office to please switch my mobile device or article and all of its contents data within a period of 30 days. We just do that in case someone says, hey, I'm not going to be around for 2 weeks. Go ahead and do it, and I'll just pick it up whenever I can be glad to pick it up. If you need to phone, we'll do it quick. Yeah.
The slow, deliberate reading of consent forms, rights, and procedural language is rooted in authority compliance theory. Formality signals institutional power, reminding the suspect, subtly but unmistakably, that this interaction is governed by the state, not mutual conversation. As authority becomes psychologically salient, resistance feels increasingly risky.
If you need to phone, we'll do it quick. Yeah. Okay. So the make and model is Samsung.
Galaxy.
Okay.
Yes.
Serial number. You probably don't know that. Do you have a lock or anything on it?
No.
Okay, let's do it together. If you just want to go to settings. Okay, just go to that's apps. You should have a small wheel. There you go. And then we're going to right there, Galaxy J7. J7. Okay.
This is a buddy's phone before it was mine, though. I am going to say that much.
Okay.
He's not a good person around here, so.
Okay, what?
He's not a good person around here, so.
Okay. Who is it?
Zach Lovely.
Okay. So how long have you had it, though?
Put my chip in the phone. That should be able, I don't know, when you think about that, my boyfriend said that I should be able to tell him when I got it and everything.
But I mean, when did you physically get it from?
Maybe a month ago.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a month and 2 weeks. I didn't even know it was a Galaxy till last night.
Into AJ7 48 What's your phone number?
I have no idea. It's a text app.
Is it text now?
Yeah. 250 something. 219, 250 something.
8638135.
That used to be getting I put minutes on it, but it ran out of minutes.
Okay.
The phone is introduced not merely as evidence, but as an objective extension of memory, a tactic grounded in extended mind theory. By positioning the device as a neutral recorder of truth, detectives undermine Jasmine's claims of forgetfulness. This reframing subtly corners her. If the phone remembers what she does not, denial becomes irrational rather than protective.
You need to quit being worried about G. You really want to give up the rest of your life for G? That's the road you're going down. Just be truthful and let us deal with everything after that. What happened to the girl?
I just heard what they were saying.
You had to be inside the home when it happened.
I was doing laundry.
Jasmine, you're not going to like the road that you're choosing to go down.
Detectives consistently frame Jasmine's participation as voluntary and helpful, invoking self-perception theory, which suggests individuals infer their own beliefs by observing their actions. As Jasmine complies, signing forms, handing over her phone, she begins to view herself as cooperative.
What it is?
No, it's not though. You're just afraid of you talking. Do you not want some closure for that girl's family?
It's horrible.
No, she got kids, right? One of kids. Jasmine, we're just asking you to be truthful. It happened in your home. Everybody's high. I get it.
I don't pay attention to shit except me.
What did Garrett say?
Something about the stupid bitch and fucking. They got rid of her. They got rid of her. And then I heard about the body.
Who's
Two and two.
Who's they? Said they got rid of her.
And the buddy.
Him and anybody?
Yeah.
Who's that? Jasmine, I didn't know. Girl, I didn't know. Just say it. Jasmine, just say it. Jasmine, who is it? Matt, what's his first name? Jasmine, you both know what it is. Okay. Miss Matt, that's okay. What do they do?
But they're going to say they got rid of it.
How did they kill a girl and get rid of the body? Get rid of the body again. How did they kill a girl in your trailer and you not see something?
I was doing laundry.
Do you have nightmares from what you've seen that night?
No, I didn't see shit. I swear to God, I didn't see nothing.
Detectives shift from factual questioning to moral appeals, mentioning family, children, and closure, drawing upon moral foundations theory, particularly the care and harm dimension. This reframing moves the interrogation from legal defensiveness to ethical self-assessment. Jasmine is no longer defending facts. She is defending her moral identity. Such moral pressure is psychologically destabilizing because it bypasses rehearsed defenses and targets internal values.
How did they kill a girl in your trailer and you not see something?
I was doing laundry.
Do you have nightmares from what you've seen that night?
No, I didn't see shit. I swear to God, I didn't see nothing. I just because he called to my mother. If that was my kid, dude, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Tell me what happened inside there that you know, Jasmine.
That's all I know.
Who else was in the trailer when it happened? You, he, you said Ashley, his girlfriend, an older lady, Talitha, Chris.
Chris wasn't there.
Okay.
He came back with Chris.
But Chris came down. Chris came down.
Yeah,
And he was there.
other Chris. Yeah. He came down because Jean called him to get him.
So what was the other Chris's name?
My cousin?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because you said he was coming down, but you said
No,
Chris
that was earlier. We got high and he left way earlier. Didn't have.
So you, G, Ashley, the victim, and Talitha were all inside that trailer when it happened.
I didn't even know they were there.
I get it. But you were all inside that trailer when it happened.
Apparently, yeah.
And you're trying to tell me that you didn't see
Swear to God, I didn't.
what they did to this poor girl.
No.
Who have you talked to since to find out what they did? Because I know that you've reached out to somebody. We have technology on our side.
Mikey. This is how I found out.
Okay. Was Mikey there?
No.
Was he there earlier?
No. Well, wait. Maybe earlier. He's always coming by. But
Was he inside the trailer when it happened?
no.
What did Mikey say? What did you, Mikey, say? Jasmine, I know answers.
I don't
Good question.
think we ever talked about anything like that.
Why did you throw his name out there?
Because that's who was always there. That's who I did reach. You said who I reached out
Who
to.
did?
Detectives allow Jasmine's story to unfold unevenly, later highlighting inconsistencies. This leverages narrative coherence theory, which posits that humans experience distress when personal narratives lack structure or continuity. As her story fragments, psychological discomfort increases. Disclosure becomes an attempt to repair narrative coherence.
Talk to you about this mess after, because we're all human. We're all like, oh shit, I feel like shit. Or you might have something happen in my place. Shit, it's gonna go back.
I mean, he sent me that. The new cabinet on the body. I called it.
What did he say?
He's like, you ain't around to cheeky people.
What'd you say?
I think I know that. I think you couldn't. I'm going to go to rehab. I'm going to quit all this.
What else did you tell him?
I don't know, you might got me any love.
Jasmine, you guys talked. What did you tell him? I'm seriously sitting here trying to help you.
I don't remember.
We talked about the incident. That's human nature. You gotta talk to somebody about it. That's a horrific event.
Didn't see anything to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
What
Why
I
are you
heard.
looking at me like I'm surprised?
I heard. That's it.
You talked to him about what you heard?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you used to have a... All right, give me a minute. I'm really just deciding if I want to sit here and talk with you or just go ahead and work the case. I'm really deciding that, so give me a second, okay? So I'm trying to help you out. I'm going to get mixed feelings on this. I really, that's why we came out to bring you in here, so I honestly could just sit here and truly have a heart-to-heart with you.
I really am.
And I'm just not feeling like you really get two shits.
No, I do, or I wouldn't have fucking said a word on this snitch.
There's a difference between snitch on someone because they're throwing some rock out the window or something. There's another about some girl's fucking life taken.
If I would have seen that, I would have called the cops instantly. I'm a mother.
You got a search warrant with homicide word on it, and you...
I didn't know what fucking homicide is. I didn't even graduate in 9th grade.
I'm just telling you, I'm seriously trying to help you.
Strategic pauses exploit conversational implicature theory, where silence prompts individuals to infer meaning and respond. In high-stress contexts, silence becomes a mirror, forcing suspects to confront their own thoughts. For Jasmine, silence amplifies self-awareness and anxiety, often leading to unguarded disclosures in an attempt to relieve internal tension.
Let us take care of Chief. I want you out on the street breathing that summer air. But you got to be truthful with me, okay? What happened inside there?
I don't know. I was doing laundry. I swear to God.
Did you have a multicolored scarf inside? Do you have like a silk scarf inside the house?
Yeah.
Okay. I know. Go ahead.
There's all my lamp in my living room.
What lamp was that?
There's a tall stand-up, literally just got a piece of glass around it.
Okay.
In my living room.
So when you walk into the living room.
Yeah, when you first walk in, there's like two couches, one sitting this way, one this way. And there's a lamp right in the middle of it. And on that lamp, there's like little skull things, and that scarf was there.
Okay. Where did that scarf come from?
And you bought it.
Right. We bought it for you. I knew that.
What did you said something else? What did you say?
She's wanting that. She knows that scarf is tied around the poor girl. But her kid bought it. She just doesn't want to come off that. Did you physically tie it around the girl? Then stop covering for fucking people. Then stop covering for
I
them.
didn't see anything.
But you see that scarf that your baby kids bought you that they fucking used.
No, I just know that it's gone. Just look at the fucking TV. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I know, there's a cord missing off the TV, isn't there?
No, I can't even turn it on. I don't know.
Right. That little flat screen TV in the living room, right?
Yeah.
The plug's in the side? Right? Did I not tell you already know?
I don't know. I just fucking turned it on and it works. It won't work.
Because it's missing a cord?
Apparently, the one plugs in the wall.
Well, did you look?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see it missing something?
Yeah?
What?
The cord that plugs in the wall.
Where did that cord go?
Jasmine repeatedly distances herself from the crime by emphasizing physical separation, being in another room, doing laundry. Detectives challenge this through principles derived from trauma-related dissociation theory, which explains how individuals psychologically detach from threatening realities. By questioning the plausibility of her detachment, detectives dismantle the mental refuge she relies on. Once dissociation is exposed as implausible, she is cornered into confronting proximity rather than distance.
Where's that gray blanket from inside the home rig from?
Wait, what?
The gray blanket.
Great.
Same gray blanket. Where'd you have one inside the home? Did you have one inside?
I don't know.
It's a real thin, like ruler felt type blanket. Where did you have one at?
There's like the sheets in the spare.
What spare room?
When you first walk in the living room's right there, there's a room right there, and then another room. And that first room is where I keep all the sheets and stuff. Sheets and pillowcases and shit. For when people stay over.
Where at again? Where's the room?
Yeah, there's a living room, and there's a bedroom, and then another bedroom and a bathroom.
Yes.
That first bedroom is where I keep spare, like, clothes and stuff like that.
Where? In the bedroom or closet?
It'd be in the closet. It's open closet. Right? Where you keep sheets.
Did you have a gray one in there?
I honestly don't know.
I showed you a picture?
I'm colorblind. Seriously. I have lots of sheets, dude.
What about tape?
There's tape in everybody's house. Like, I have plenty of tape.
Did you have tape inside packaging tape? The white tape? Where is that located?
White tape.
Wide.
Wide? Has it been in the water room? I'd imagine. As far as tape is.
Did you have any tan packaging tape?
Just my mom's store there. She just ordered. I had lots of fucking weird shit. Tape, fucking medical tape and regular tape.
Did you go with them when they dumped the girl? Are you sure about that?
The interrogation shifts from abstract discussion to physical objects, scarves, cords, blankets, leveraging embodied cognition theory, which holds that cognition is deeply influenced by sensory experience. Tangible objects force the suspect to mentally simulate the crime, increasing emotional arousal. This embodiment collapses psychological distance, making denial emotionally and cognitively taxing.
Can you tell me what you saw when you walked in the front room?
I never walked in that front room. When I walked in that front room, the movie case thing that had all these movies sitting there, it was all broke up. I started thinking about that. But he said that him and Tuckett overall got into it, actually. And then it broke. I just didn't know what this fucking was. I didn't even look at the laundry.
Who's this girl?
I never talked to her, so I don't know.
What body did they get rid of?
I don't even know. I haven't heard the name. The color would probably be gold, tan, like white, silver, possibly maybe like a light pink.
The dark silk is here.
Yeah, I'm colorblind. Like I've been colorblind for so long. Like I knew what colors were, so I can tell, some. No, like it was a light color though.
Who was driving that car? She was.
That when he pulled up behind us, yeah.
Who was with you when he pulled up behind you?
That was him and Ashley. When me and Mikey had left, they hunted us down to see if they could get my house key. I told them they weren't going back in my house till I got home.
Was
Because I wanted them to leave.
it still daylight at this point?
Oh, yeah. And I left for the whole day, me and Mikey did.
You and Mikey left for the whole what?
The whole day that. And when I came back, Chris was there.
Rather than demanding full confession, detectives accept partial acknowledgments. Sounds heard, items missing. This approach aligns with the foot-in-the-door technique, where small commitments increase the likelihood of larger ones. Each minor admission lowers Jasmine's resistance threshold. Over time, denial becomes increasingly difficult to sustain without contradicting her own prior statements.
She ain't gonna give up, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She ain't gonna. Like me and Chris. You need to feed me, so I have no feelings toward it. Jeannie's like a god to her. I was gonna offer this bitch a place to stay and everything to get away from him. And she wasn't even about to take it because how we work with guys. She didn't even get him out though.
Well, that's gonna be part of the problem.
I'm just like, you know.
Can't think about that for years.
Well, she should be licensed to do that.
Detectives introduce texts, Wi-Fi logs, timestamps, and missed calls as silent but objective observers. This tactic exploits epistemic authority theory, which explains how individuals defer to sources perceived as more reliable than themselves. Once technological data is positioned as the ultimate authority, Jasmine's narrative control collapses. Denial loses its power because truth is no longer negotiated, it is archived.
Like I said, I'm not trying to trick you or nothing. You talk to a lot of people. And most, pretty much all, they've done the right thing. So for some of you guys that think I'm going to be a hard ass or I'm not going to, okay, you're going to find out down the road. Then when you thought you were being a hard ass protecting everybody, I'm saying, they looked out for themselves and they thought they did what was right. We didn't find you guys on accident. So I'm going to keep reiterating that because the next person I talk to that tells me that you knew something you didn't tell me, I can openly write that down and say I gave you every possible chance.
And that's fine because people listen to
You know what I'm saying? We're all held to a standard. I'm holding you to that. And I haven't given you the okay to just let me know anything you know will happen and we will deal with it. But I ain't gonna deal with people lying. And most people haven't done that yet, so. So help us out. How do we find Talitha?
If I knew her last name, I didn't know. Police ain't friends with her. She's not friends with Willie G, is what I noticed.
How do you know this?
Like, she sided with whatever he did. Like, when they started arguing, she took his side real fast. Instead of taking a girl's side. So, that's his friend. But she's in Lafayette. And she's got a prison record, so you know where she's got to be. And she's got a warrant.
But you don't know her last name?
No. I know she has a warrant, though, because she showed me the piece of paper.
Okay. Can you guys maybe do some social media searching and stuff like that, see if they come up with something? Or,
In Rockville, Madison.
Definitely County and see if they can use it. Where's the warrant?
Lafayette.
Statements emphasizing right versus wrong invoke moral identity theory, which suggests individuals are motivated to act consistently with their moral self-concept. By framing silence as moral failure rather than fear, detectives corner Jasmine into disclosure as a means of restoring self-worth and ethical alignment.
That's totally fine, or whatever her name is.
That's totally fine.
She's a much prettier in person, though.
That same girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is that her?
Yep.
All right. Before we get to her, I just need to know what role did Garrett have in this? What role did Chris have in this?
Apparently,
Which one did what though?
Garrett did most of it.
Okay.
I mean, the body's missing, so...
I understand the body's missing. Who killed her?
It had to have been Garrett.
Okay, why do you say that?
I don't remember seeing much. I was doing the laundry. I was talking to Lisa and Ashley, and that was it. And it was like, they would switch. They were trying to keep me occupied. Really. So fucking one class, I fucking do my own thing. Worry about getting the damn sheets cleaned. And who's in my house?
So you think Garrett? Hey, I don't want you protecting Chris right now. I just need you to be honest. Who killed her? If they both did it, and they both just
Garrett did it, and they both got rid of the damn body.
By contrasting loyalty to others with personal consequences, detectives activate social exchange theory, which frames decisions as cost-benefit analyses. As perceived, personal risk escalates. Loyalty loses psychological value. Jasmine becomes cornered between protecting others and protecting herself, a conflict that increasingly favors self-preservation.
Garrett did it, and they both got rid of the damn body. Because when I came back with Mike, he was fucking at my house.
And you came back with Mike?
Yeah.
Mike?
When he killed, yeah. When I came back, Chris was there. And then a bunch of shit missing. So he'd been there for a minute.
My fault was missing.
Just like stupid shit like my markers and stuff that like he totally loved. Stupid shit I wouldn't give him.
So when did you notice that your TV cord was missing?
2 days ago when I went to leave, because I went to turn on the music. Because I don't ever watch TV because I can't see color. And I hate black and white. So I went to turn on the music and I kept it in power and I was like, what the fuck? So I walked over there and I was like, wait.
So it had been on Sunday?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
About 9, 10 fucking night.
Detectives repeatedly return to concrete items. The missing TV cord, Wi-Fi connections, cables, bags, rather than abstract events. This tactic relies on construal-level theory, which explains that people psychologically distance themselves from wrongdoing by keeping it abstract. By forcing the suspect to engage with tangible, mundane objects tied to the crime scene, detectives collapse psychological distance. Abstract denial becomes unsustainable when guilt is tied to physical reality.
Tell me about G. Why are you so scared? What's G done in the past that you're so scared? Because again, you know Teresa. It's what?
It's who he knows. It's Teresa. He's a 30 white boy. You don't fuck around with them.
Why?
She might have missed it.
Why?
Like,
Who else ended up missing?
I don't know. I will. I know I gotta move now. Second I walk out of here, I gotta leave.
Let us take care of G. But what has he done in the past then?
It's Teresa. Me and her side of the room, and we were talking while I was doing laundry, and she's been to prison, and she's been She does some shady shit.
Like what?
She's made her bodies disappear and shit. And she's pretty proud of it.
Okay. The Tunisia girl?
Yeah, she was just talking up on her rap and shit. She'd been to prison, and I asked her what prison was like because I had probation on the 4th, and I went clean. And I was scared I was going to go to prison.
What'd she admit to on getting rid of the body?
She just said that she'd moved bodies, and she'd done this, and she's taken people to hog farms, and she's put them in rivers, and she's done all kinds of crazy stuff. Just talk it up on herself. Because she was trying to fucking get to see if I was a snitch or not.
Why?
Why? She's weird.
Who did she come with?
I guess G.
Another guy? I mean, she
No,
had
G, no. She came by herself. She was in the house, like, me and Ashley were in the house, and then all of a sudden, me and G, that Lisa chick, was in the house. But Ashley and G kept disappearing. And I think they were arguing out in the living room.
When the suspect recounts exaggerated stories of bodies, hog farms, and disappearances, detectives allow the narrative to unfold before questioning it. This leverages narrative leakage theory, which suggests that exaggerated criminal storytelling often reflects indirect exposure or rehearsed knowledge. Allowing the story to expand increases the likelihood that fantasy blends with reality, revealing cognitive familiarity inconsistent with innocence.
So you seem pretty afraid. Geez, like a retaliation or something.
Oh, I know better.
So, what would make you so scared of it? I mean, you would have to know something of them to, like, I'm not going to be scared of somebody unless I know they actually did something.
I dated one before, one of his buddies.
So you know him for, know of him for a while.
Not of him personally. I just met him, but I've heard of him. And the people, you know, he mentioned a few names that I knew.
Okay. What's he done in the past that's not good, I guess, that you know of?
They're killers, they know.
So this wouldn't be G's first kill.
I don't know.
You don't know. It wouldn't surprise you though.
No, not at all.
Okay.
And that's Lisa, that crazy bitch.
But him and her are pretty tight.
Oh, yeah. And we're scared to fucking forget it, wouldn't it?
What does she look like?
She's real pretty. Like, real pretty girl.
White girl, black girl?
White girl, dark hair. Like, I would probably say it was definitely black.
Okay.
She's got, like Indian features, like, dark.
Hey, guys. She's like that anyway. She got tats anywhere.
I don't know, all I seen really seen was her ass. Because it was hanging out of the jeans. And she had a backless shirt on.
So she's skinny or is she?
Yeah, she's pretty. She's been to prison. She's been to Rockville.
Okay.
So I think she's in the system.
Yeah.
She's a real pretty girl.
Who's that?
Lisa.
Say she's a little older?
Yeah, she's older than me.
Like, how's that?
I'm 34. She was about almost 40, I think she said.
Instead of accepting generalized fear, I'm scared, detectives probe why she is scared and of whom. This exploits appraisal theory of emotion, which holds that emotions arise from cognitive evaluations of specific threats. By isolating the origin of fear, detectives imply that fear stems from knowledge, not imagination, cornering the suspect into revealing what she knows rather than how she feels.
I'm 34. She was about almost 40, I think she said.
Don't know her last name?
Never said.
Never on Facebook, right?
Nope. I was scared enough of that bitch.
I didn't catch the description. Skinny, hair,
No, she's a little skinny thing, dark, like right here, dark hair. She's real pretty. I didn't see no tattoos at all. She had a backless, like she had shirts that was pretty much showing everything. I didn't see not one tattoo. But she'd been to Rockville, Madison, she had about 3 different prisons in Indiana, women's prisons. I remember that.
You don't know her last name?
No, it's the nurse at work. And then they live on something about a farm or something like that. Because she kept referring to the farm. Where you like go underground and hide. That's what it is.
Like a storm shelter?
Yeah, they've got one.
Okay, so law firm Jasmine.
No, it's not like that. That's what they called this trap house or whatever it was. That way they get away from the cops.
Oh, okay. It's where they basically...
Yeah. Whatever words they use that for is...
What county city?
Lafayette. Lafayette.
You don't know where she lives, though?
I haven't had glasses in 2 years, so I'm sad I can't even see. License registering the state back to February, and I didn't even bother trying to get them.
You didn't even bother getting your license?
No, not yet.
Why, just because you're going to pass it?
No, because I wanted to be clean off spice for a while.
Oh, spice?
Detectives repeatedly assure the suspect she does not need to fear retaliation. This tactic draws on perceived behavioral control theory. Once the suspect's belief that silence protects her safety is dismantled, the psychological justification for withholding information collapses. Silence no longer feels protective, only obstructive.
So what's your driving choice?
I give up my kids for it.
Who has his kids now?
DCFS. They were adopted out. 28th of June.
You get to see him at all? Ever a chance you get back?
They were adopted out and don't get to know the shit. It's probably better for them.
I was going to ask, I mean...
It is right now. That's the first time I've worked. It was here recently. I loved my job. I was doing great.
Where'd you work?
Bedroom fed. As a housekeeper. It was something.
What's wrong with that?
I kept me off the spice.
What happened?
I said, clean off spice. I said, clean off spice. It was fucking Chris.
No, I'm saying, so you were doing fine working, what happened? Chris came back in your life and you got back into it?
Cops kicked him door, he went to jail. I had to get him out. And I just went to hell. Mikey tried to get me away from Chris.
Who did?
Mikey.
So why didn't you take him up on it? Tell me, I'm not living your life.
I never strayed away or disobeyed because me and Chris have a bond. You never told on each other or anything.
And he gets you into this? And that's not good friend.
Oh, he did a lot more than that. He told my mom I was back on dope and shit.
So how does that
I didn't know that yesterday.
The interrogation pushes the suspect to describe physical appearance, clothing, body features, and movement. This relies on reality monitoring theory, which differentiates imagined from experienced memories. Sensory-rich descriptions suggest experiential memory, cornering the suspect by implying proximity rather than hearsay.
I just want to say, why are you standing up for these guys?
I'm not anymore. I told Daniel last night I didn't want to do it anymore. I couldn't do it. It was eating me alive. Just thinking that they thought about fucking get your dump it so we could take off. It didn't matter if she had kids or she didn't. When her fucking mom taught.
Let's not sugarcoat it. Dumping a chick off means dropping them off on the edge of the streets or seeing them sketching the ride.
No,
That's not what happened.
Not that kind of drop off.
They got rid of a dead body. We're not going to sugarcoat it. We can't.
That's what you mean by drop off.
Okay. I'm just saying you just can't, it's a reality. You can't sugarcoat it.
I know.
Do you know what cars everybody was driving when they came to your house that day?
Like you already traded off. It was light colored. I seen it when they pulled up behind us. Light colored, 2-door. It's really a sports car. Like not an Eclipse, but what are they called? It didn't have the bumper was all fucked up.
Okay. Which bumper?
The front bumper, the left side, the driver's side.
Yeah.
It was like missing like this much of it. The color would probably be gold, tan, like white, silver.
Detectives deliberately steer the conversation toward Jasmine's addiction history, housing instability, loss of custody, and employment struggles. This tactic is grounded in the stress vulnerability model, which explains how cumulative life stress reduces psychological resilience and impairs decision-making. By having Jasmine verbalize her vulnerabilities, detectives transform her identity from a detached observer into someone deeply embedded in instability and dependence. This reframing corners her psychologically. A person this enmeshed in chaos is unlikely to be merely coincidental to extreme events occurring in her own home.
The color would probably be gold, tan, like white, silver, possibly maybe like a light pink.
The dark silk is here.
Yeah, colorblind. Like I've been colorblind for so long. Like I knew what colors were, so I can tell, some. No, like it was a light color though.
Who was driving that car? She was.
That when he pulled up behind us, yeah.
Who was with she when he pulled up behind you?
That was him and Ashley. When me and Mikey had left, they hunted us down to see if they could get my house key. I told them they weren't going back in my house till I got home.
Was
Because I wanted them to leave.
Just still daylight at this point?
Oh, yeah. No, I left for the whole day, me and Mikey did.
You and Mikey left for home what?
The whole day that. And when I came back, Chris was there. Chris was in my house. I had a bunch of shit come up this day. And they dipped out and hadn't seen him since.
On a different topic, well, since I can get the phone there. Who do you think broke into? Was it Mikey's safe that was broken into? Or someone's safe was broken into?
Oh, my old roommate.
You said stuff came up missing every day, so you think maybe
I know.
who had this broken in?
Yeah. He was on one. I don't think he did that, though. I know for a fact he didn't do that.
Did do what?
Break into that safe.
Who did?
It wasn't Chris. I know for a fact it wasn't Chris. Because he was with me, and I wasn't there.
Okay, it was Ian Lear.
Who?
Ian Lear.
Some kid I went to high school with.
Okay, is it true? What's the meaning by that?
I don't know. You stand before me, I don't know.
Questions about car color, bumper damage, timing, routes, and sequencing are not intended to refresh memory. They're designed to strain coherence. This method draws from cognitive consistency theory, which posits that humans experience discomfort when beliefs or narratives conflict. As Jasmine struggles to maintain internal consistency across increasingly granular details, psychological tension builds. The only reliable way to relieve this tension is to abandon fabrication or omission in favor of disclosure.
And we didn't know what she's doing. Like, she's coming to your house, like, hey, how far out are you? Because
Trigger time a minute is about an hour or two. Trigger time minute is about an hour or two. She ain't gonna be able to give you a precise time. She's not driving. But if she's in a hurry, I will tell you that much. She'll be in a hurry to get there, so it'll be like an hour or two max.
where do you think she's coming from?
Harlem. Where she said she was staying.
No, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, Jasmine, I've been talking with my team, and there's a lot of guys out there. You don't have to worry about G, okay? So listen.
I have nowhere to live now because...
Listen, you don't have to worry about him now, so you need to talk. You need to let me know what you truly know. You don't gotta worry about him now, okay? This girl was tortured. That's a potential death penalty case. Do you not understand that? It's in your home. Don't worry about Garrett. So please tell me what happened.
I do know. I swear to God. That's what I know.
There's just no way. My team is talking to people left and right. They're like, Jasmine's not telling you everything. Honestly, they said, just don't even give her another chance. And I said, give me a minute. I think she's wanting to say it. And so Jasmine, listen, I'm sitting here and the rest of my team are out there saying, don't even mess with this shit.
That's what I do know.
No, you know what happened. I'm telling you, don't worry about Garrett. Yep.
By explicitly introducing torture and the possibility of capital consequences, detectives employ prospect theory. Framing the situation in terms of catastrophic loss shifts decision-making toward risk aversion. Silence becomes the riskier option. Disclosure, even if incomplete, appears psychologically safer than continued withholding.
Purely what I know. It is.
It can be.
Yeah, it is. I'm more worried that I have nowhere to go now because the cops kicked at the door and then you guys fucking came up like that. Like I already told I was going to be evicted. Now I have nowhere to go. That's what I'm worried about. One place where my kids were going to find me, they can't.
Been spending years behind bars.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't see shit. I told you every fucking thing I know. I feel so much better. Really?
As Jasmine's focus shifts toward eviction, homelessness, and safety, detectives allow that fear to surface. This tactic is rooted in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. When basic survival is threatened, higher-order concerns like loyalty, reputation, or social bonds lose motivational power. Detectives corner her by letting self-preservation eclipse allegiance, making truth-telling feel necessary rather than optional.
I've been doing this job for a long time. I've seen a ton of it. But now we've jumped into the next basket. And this is so much more serious than that. Right? So you being here talking to us isn't about anybody else but
no,
you.
it's not. I feel horrible.
Mm-hmm.
The poor girl's mom.
Well, there's a lot of victims in this case. There's no doubt about that.
But but you know what? There's nothing we can do to change what's happened. So now and in my opinion, every man or woman for themselves.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I think that's what the other guy thinks too. I mean, he's talking to us, right? Obviously somebody did because we're here.
Even if they didn't, I wouldn't care.
Right, right. So as honest as you can be, you didn't see it happen.
I swear to fucking God, I didn't see it. I was with my kids, dude. I don't ever do that.
I'm not saying you did.
I didn't fucking see the shit. I was watching fucking clothes, and when I didn't watch them, on the tweaker status, fucking, it's horrible.
By emphasizing that withholding information perpetuates harm, detectives invoke moral responsibility theory. Responsibility subtly shifts from perpetrators to the silent witness. Jasmine is cornered into recognizing that continued silence does not preserve neutrality. It actively sustains injustice. Moral weight replaces legal pressure.
When I didn't watch them, on the tweaker status, fucking, it's horrible. It's like an hour too fucking long. I just sit there and fucking shake them out, drain the tub, water, drain the tub. That's what I do. You're high, you don't realize a couple hours go by.
Mm-hmm.
I never paid enough attention to see if my chick was in my fucking house.
So I feel bad for her right now, I really do, because it's such a terrible situation. I don't even know what I would do if I was in it. Other than just make sure that I don't. Just make sure for yourself, for everybody here, just make sure that you don't hold anything back, okay? Because if you do, and I'm sure these guys have told you, what some of the consequences are. So if you know anything that you don't tell them, and I'm going to go out there and tell them, I'm going to go out there and say, I really don't know. I don't know what you know or you don't know.
That's everything.
But if there is something that you all of a sudden remember that you've forgotten, don't forget it. Because you're playing for all the marbles. All of the marbles. Okay? And it's not just about you. I mean, there's a lot of people involved. Okay? So like I said, I've been straight with you before. I've tried to help you. I've never sold you out, told anybody you said a word to me. Alright? So we'll just go from there. But they're gonna come back in here. Okay? And you're gonna have to just try and remember, and if you can, you can. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you do know, please tell me.
I will.
Okay? Good luck, okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
The interrogation does not end with confrontation. It ends with depletion. This reflects ego depletion theory, which holds that sustained self-control erodes over time. As Jasmine's psychological resources are exhausted, maintaining deception or resistance becomes harder than telling the truth. Disclosure emerges not from persuasion, but from collapse. Newton County judge sentenced 35-year-old Jasmine Parker to 5 years in prison under a plea agreement that included 1 year for the underlying offense and an additional 4 years due to her status as a habitual offender. Prosecutors stated she was one of 5 people charged in the torture slaying, and the others were awaiting trial at the time of her sentencing.